Uh-oh. Break some? Okay. All right. First of all, happy Thanksgiving. This is always a unbelievable week when you think about all the history with it. It's also tough because down holidays you also think about loved ones that aren't there anymore. And it always makes me think of my parents and different friends, and it's a good way to honor them and remember them. So be thankful and grateful for what all you have right now, and another breath of life and another step, and here we go. And it's also my youngest son's birthday today, Johnston, so that's always fun for us. So I'll take any questions now about the game or anything.
Coach, start off Thanksgiving schedule for the guys, and what is the Thanksgiving outlook at the McIntyre household?
Well, the Thanksgiving, the guys have been practicing. Tomorrow night we'll have a big feast with the team and everything, and then Thursday morning we'll get up and practice, and then the players will go. Some of their families are in, they'll go with them to lunch, and there's some that don't. They'll go to coaches' houses and eat and do all that, and so we'll have different people at our house. So my wife will cook a big turkey, and I'll just come home and eat it. So I'm excited about that. And then different players or coaches or different ones that come to our house. So everybody's got a place to go. And I always enjoy tomorrow night when we have a big feast with the team. And Scott Carr and different people are all going to be here. And just a thank you deal. And all the coaches' wives all make their favorite dessert. So so they'll have all these desserts there, which I hardly even get to food. I just go straight to the dessert table. So that's always fun. A banana pudding, it'd be up first.
Coach, just on Middle Tennessee, Chase Cunningham is what you see on him.
Right, yeah. Chase is, wouldn't you call him a playmaker? He does a lot of things, but he makes plays, and he kind of makes them go. And it looks like he had a little bit of a knee issue in one game, kind of like I think sprained it, missed, and then Nick came in and played well for him. So they're both guys that can move around and move in the pocket and extend a play. But he's definitely a playmaker that's done a lot of good things. I forgot one coach in the league. I saw something said he started his career when they played him. I forgot who that was. It was funny, but he's a really good playmaker.
Any similarities between him and, say, Charles Chris Reynolds? Any similarities?
Yeah, I would say there's similarities in them. I think that it seems like Chris Reynolds moved more to maybe pass a little more. And then Cunningham, he just creates. He'll run, he'll throw it, but they're both can make all the throws, and they're hard to get down in the pocket. They're very similar in that area.
I'll pass the guys after this one. Had a chance to hop on Rick Stockstill's presser.
Yeah.
He was really complimentary of you, Coach. I was just curious. Just coaching fraternity, you guys cross paths?
Yeah, Rick and I have known each other for a long, long time, and then of course Murfreesboro is near Nashville. We both had, at the same time, his son was playing quarterback for him, and my son was playing receiver for me. We've come across, we have really a lot of close friends. We've never coached together, but we've been at conventions and everything, and he's a phenomenal coach. The thing that's really impressed me with is Rick. He could have left middle a few times, and he stayed right there and built it and stayed with it and has done an incredible job there. And I would call he's a good soul. He's really a neat person and just a great family guy, and someone that the kids you would like your son to play for. He cares about the kids.
Hey Coach, so first of all, you started off Thanksgiving. This season has been obviously a lot of ups and downs, a lot of lessons to learn. What are some of the things I guess you could say and to be thankful for this season that you've learned about your program, and kind of the things you're telling your team to get them up for this final season?
Well, I'm very blessed and grateful and thankful to be the head coach here. I love coaching these guys. I love working with them, the coaches, and it's been. I've seen a lot of growth in us, and we kind of dipped a little here for a second. We've had tons of people play though, which is gonna. I had that happen before. And what's good with that, now you get a lot of kids playing, then you get a bunch of guys back, and a lot of them had experience. It's amazing when a kid plays in 2 or 3 games. They've listened to the coaches, but they really start listening to the coach. You're right, coach. If that guy's right foot's back and turned, it is a pass. When the running back's deeper than the quarterback, that is a run. So they start able, and they're like, oh yeah, I got you. And then all of a sudden it happens so fast, and that lets them slow the game down. And so it's amazing, guys that have played a little bit, how much more in tune they are. They're listening, but they truly are understanding when you listen. So that's always a big deal for having more guys play.
Can you tell some of the seniors that you'll be honoring Saturday night?
Yes, Dorian Hall and Kine Brunfield will be there, and we're excited about those two young men. And so it's, Dorian, to me, I've only known him, I guess, 10 months. And when I first got here, he wasn't cleared to play. I remember meeting with him and his mom right over there when they all came in, when I had all the guys from the Dade area or Broward area come in here to meet with them. And we talked about it, and we started looking into things. And it was kind of wild there for a minute because he would go to a doctor appointment, and then the doctor appointment got canceled because they didn't have the right thing. It was really frustrating for him. And to see how he handled that was amazing to me at his age. And he could have said, forget it, I'm just going on. But he loves playing football. And there's something about that. I used to laugh all the time when I first went to the NFL. They said, make sure you ask all these guys you're interviewing, do they love to play football? And you could tell after I did it enough times, when somebody said, I could see in their eyes if they really loved to play football or they liked everything else about football. He loves football. I mean, he truly loves it. And we lost the game Saturday. He played hard, got his knee hit a little bit. Then he said, I'm going back in, I'm playing. And then after the game, I see him, and he probably won't want me to tell this, but he had 2 huge crocodile tears because he realized he has one left. And I sure hope he plays in the NFL, but he's for sure got one left, and he knows that. And all he's been through to get here, and he would probably trade the experience, but then again, he probably wouldn't because he's grown so much, I imagine, in his soul and his heart and his determination. So he's been an inspiration to me, really a big inspiration. And as I've gotten to know him and kind of understand him, and then Kine, he's a coach's kid. His dad's our special teams coach. Kine played at Colgate, had real good, then graduated, and then came here for his 5th year, or maybe a 6th year out of the COVID deal. And he's done really, really well, played on all the special teams for us, been a big factor, has a great personality. And the way I've sit in here and realized, this is the first time Kine has ever seen his dad coach. And so you kind of watch the dynamic. And if y'all don't know Ricky's real energetic and he's hilarious. He's really funny. And he can capture the whole room in the special team stuff. And so it's really been fun watching that dynamic. And I know this will be a year that they'll never forget. So excited with that. So.
Coach, are there any players besides Cunningham that stand out to you for Middle Tennessee?
Oh, yeah. There are a ton of players. They're running back, number 36, ranked Peasant. He is physical and a hard runner and quick. I mean, he looks like a little dude, but he looks up contact sometimes. He's a competitive. I mean, I love his competitiveness. He's really good. Their big tackle, number 79, is so athletic. And then wide receivers, they got tons of them that can fly. Number 83, Jalen Lane can fly. Number 3, Chisholm can fly. They can all run. Their tight ends are athletic. I've been very impressed. I could go on and on. Defensively, they're really active. And they got a big number 9, Jordan Ferguson. He's big, athletic, and harasses the passer a lot. And inside, Devin Curtis is a really good player. Actually went to my old high school in Nashville. Known him for a long time. Big physical guy. And then in the secondary, they're Tedrick Ross and DeCorian Patterson are ball hawks. They get all over the place. So they've got a physical team. They do a lot of stunning and a lot of different things. And so they'll be a tough contest for us.
And then finally, what's the message that you've been giving the guys with the last game of the season?
Well, I'm not going to tell you everything, but the thing that I did tell them is, be thankful for, another day, another play. And this time, and always in Thanksgiving time, and when this game's over, that won't be that team anymore. It all changes again, and then a lot of guys, different things change, and it's tough, and you don't know. you have friends that leave, you have different dynamics that happen. So it's always it's an end. And anytime you end anything, that there's change on that side of it, for whoever it is and whatever it is. And so I think that's always an uncertainty you always think about and do. And but I think main thing is be thankful you can play another day, because you don't know if you'll get to play again. There are different things. I told him today, I said, I'll be thankful. I drive on the right curb when I come in early in the morning. So when people getting out of bars and stuff, I drive on the right side because they don't swerve over him, because you never know. And so I want to make sure that they know how thankful we are for them and how thankful they are for each other. And I thought we had a really good practice today. Coaches say that, but Tuesday we lost our bowl chance. There's a practice. We have a few guys down, and so we kind of put the team together and kind of did it like a pro practice. We're servicing each other. They were energetic. They were into it. They were talking with each other. So I was really pleased with the energy and the effort out there today, which you have to do that to have a chance to be successful. If we wouldn't have done that, then it's hard to have a chance to be successful Saturday. So that shows me a lot of their character, and they care about each other.
Coach, obviously you got the 4 wins. Not very many people chose.
Right.
FIU to get 4 wins, and then you have the stretch coming out the last 3. It would have been a
Did you lose your bet in Vegas? You know what to say. All right, okay. All right.
Hey, hopefully you guys win this.
Okay, so you send me a little money then.
To the question, how crucial is it to, especially on the offensive side of the ball,
Right.
end the year on a better note than past?
Right. We need to play better. That's on all, and you go back and watch the film, and it is a coachism, but it's true. We're just a little off here or a little off on an angle here, and teams make a difference on that. And and so we have to be right on our P's and Q's. And so I would definitely love for us to play good. Definitely want us to. Definitely believe the kids want to. And I don't think it's a press kind of want to. I think they just want to do it, and that's why they're out there practicing and getting after it, because they want to do better than we've done the last couple of weeks.
Piggybacking off Johnny's question a little bit, obviously in today's day and age, we're seeing kids who played week 0 in the portal. Not asking about any player with specificity,
Yep.
but do you have an expectation that just in today's college football you're going to have X amount of guys?
Yeah, I think that change is inevitable in today's world, the way it's all out there, and so we'll see how all that lays out. And we love all the guys, and we'll talk to all of the guys. We'll all talk next week and different things and see what's going on, and it's so. It's a new frontier, right? And you have to be able to adapt and be able to change and be able to work through all the different things that happen, and then you kind of move on. But life's changed too, right? That's the one thing we're guaranteed, is something's going to change. And how we handle change is how we handle that with our attitude, and all the different things will make a difference in how we're successful or not successful, or how we enjoy the day and that type of thing. So, so we'll anticipate different things, but you never know.
Last one for me, Coach. I obviously talked about Jordan Ferguson a little bit.
Yep.
Just talk about the challenge he presents, especially with your offensive line. Some of the struggles they had last week.
Right. Yeah. Jordan's, he's 6'2", 270, runs in there hard. He does a lot of great things. They have another, big guy inside, Zayn Wood. He's 6'1", 280. They almost look like twins out there. They're big and powerful. So they're going to be a tough test for us, no doubt about it. And hopefully we're up for the test, and we're working on it, and we'll see what happens.
Last thing for me, what is Coach McIntyre's favorite Thanksgiving side dishes?
Favorite Thanksgiving side dishes. I love cream corn, okay, and I love the side dish. Banana pudding, pecan pie, chocolate chip pie. All the desserts. But yeah, I do love cream corn, and I do love green beans too. Yeah. So.
Anything else, guys? Thank you, Coach.
And I guess Mike Leach said you got to put gravy on it, right? Isn't that what he said in that one thing? All right, thanks, guys. Appreciate it.